Data interpretation and measurement. The mathematics section of the ParaPro assessment test includes questions on data interpretation and basic measurement concepts. Data interpretation involves understanding and analyzing information presented in charts, graphs, and tables, while measurement tests your ability to apply basic concepts of length, weight, and volume. Mastering these areas is essential for test success. This lesson will guide you through how to interpret different types of data and apply measurement concepts, ensuring that you are well prepared for these types of questions on the exam. Interpreting charts, graphs, and tables. Data is often presented in visual formats such as charts, graphs, and tables. Being able to interpret these visuals is key to answering many questions in the ParaPro assessment test. Let's explore how to read and understand each of these formats. Types of data visuals. 1. Bar graphs. Bar graphs use rectangular bars to represent data. The length or height of the bar corresponds to the value of the data. How to read. Look at the labels on both the x-axis, horizontal, and y-axis, vertical. The x-axis typically represents categories, while the y-axis shows numerical values. Example: a bar graph showing the number of students in each grade level. 2. Line graphs. Line graphs represent data over time, with points connected by lines. They show trends, such as increases or decreases. How to read. Look for the trend indicated by the slope of the line. Identify the x-axis, time, and the y-axis, data values. Example: a line graph showing the change in temperature over a week. 3. Pie charts. Pie charts show parts of a whole, with slices representing different categories. How to read. The size of each slice represents the proportion of the total. Percentages are usually displayed in the legend or next to each slice. Example: a pie chart showing the market share of different companies. 4. Tables. Tables organize data into rows and columns, making it easier to compare different sets of information. How to read. Pay attention to the column and row headers to understand what each number represents. Focus on finding the values for the specific data you need. Basic measurement concepts. Understanding basic measurement concepts is crucial for solving problems related to length, weight, and volume. These measurements are often used in real-life scenarios, and knowing how to calculate and apply them will help you succeed on the exam. Length, units of length. Common units of length include inches, feet, yards, and miles, U.S. customary units, or millimeters, centimeters, and meters, metric units. Conversions. 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Example: convert 3 yards to feet. 3 yards times 3 equals 9 feet. Weight. Common units of weight include pounds, ounces, and tons, U.S. customary, or grams and kilograms, metric. Conversions. 1 pound equals 16 ounces, 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds, 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. Units of volume. Common units of volume include cups, pints, quarts, and gallons, U.S. customary, or milliliters and liters, metric. Conversions. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts, 1 quart equals 2 pints, 1 pint equals 2 cups, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. Example: convert 3 quarts to cups. 3 quarts times 2 equals 6. Test-taking strategies. 1. Time management. For data interpretation and measurement questions, you may need to refer to charts, graphs, or tables. Read the questions first to focus on relevant information, then review the data. Spend no more than 1 minute on each question. 2. Careful with units. Always check the units you are working with in measurement questions. Convert to the required units if necessary before solving. 3. Work step by step. Break down the problem into smaller steps to avoid mistakes, especially in word problems or measurement conversions. Conclusion and recap. In this lesson, we covered essential skills for data interpretation and measurement. These topics are crucial for success on the mathematics section of the ParaPro assessment test. Mastering how to interpret visual data and apply basic measurement concepts will enhance your confidence and performance on the test.